watched 90s. My bra is like really messed up, so I'm just gonna fix it so we're not fiddling the whole time. Okay, done. Wait, almost done. Okay, done. I saw, oh god, I'm just gonna go and tell you guys because I like to give credit where credit is due, obviously. Small creator tags. So I watched Nerdy Girl Makeup. I will link her channel. I also watched, I know 90s Love, no? I think it was just Nerdy Girl Makeup because it was the popular opinion tag video is the one that I got from 90s Love Child. Okay. I just love her channel. I love everything about her. So yeah, it was definitely it was Nerdy Girl Makeup. I'm trying to see her like full name so I don't get it wrong because it like cuts out. Yeah, Nerdy space Girl space Makeup. I will link her down below. She does a lot of really good reviews, and her specialty is like the Hot Topic makeup. If you guys ever saw the palettes at Hot Topic that are pretty cool. I have one. I have two somewhere. But she does a lot of reviews on makeup like that. So like if you wanted to go for something a little cheaper, but you weren't sure if it was good because it's cheap but looks really awesome, or if you have like the fandom for that series that they come out with, check out her channel. It's seriously brilliant. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into the question. Alright, so for the small creator tag, question number 1. How long have you been on YouTube? I have been on YouTube since August 18th of 2018. Now, I was thinking to myself, am I too new to do this video? But what I can also do, I was thinking, because like it says small creator. I am like the smallest of the small that they come in. I don't know what's going on with my bra with this shirt right now. I wear sports bras every day, and I am fine and comfortable all day until I get in front of the camera. Then I'm like, do I look okay? Do I look okay? Am I comfortable? Yeah, okay. So I was like, am I too small to do this? Do I really have any good feedback to give? But I mean, I'm coming up on 6 months, so it's like, yeah, I wanted to do this video, and then I figured a year from now, or when I hit my 1 year mark or something, I can always redo it and compare my answers. Alright, so yeah, 5 months. My first video was August 18th, 2018. Number 2, what was your first video about? My first video was the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic swatches, and also like an introduction about like who I was and why I was starting my channel. I remember that was a very embarrassing video, but we'll talk about that later on. Just so you guys know, I am going to put these questions in the description. But I don't know what, since I'm not playing with makeup, I don't know what to do with myself sometimes, so just ignore my crazy Italian hands. You know, we do that. But I am going to put the questions in the description box down below. So I don't know how to tag people on YouTube, but if you are watching this, you, right there, you, and you have a channel, I want you to do this tag video and comment and let me know you did it so I can come watch. Alright, number 3, who is your dream collab? If they're talking about YouTubers, I would pick Mel Thompson or 90s Love Child. If they're talking about a brand, then I would pick Melt Cosmetics or Viseart, even though Viseart doesn't really do collabs. I almost put ColourPop because it's like that's more of a reality because they're kind of cheaper and they do collab with a lot of YouTubers. But they do so many releases that I can't keep up, and it's just like, I love ColourPop still, but if I could have my wish, it would probably be Melt Cosmetics. And Viseart, I just love them. I love everything about them. Number 4, what would it mean to make it on YouTube? So here is exactly what I wrote down, and then I'll branch off on this. For me, it's not about the money. I love working full-time, but to be on PR lists would make it so much easier, and I just want to be big, but not huge. I may not even monetize when I get the chance to. Okay, so I really do love my job, and I wrote this like a week ago, and my opinions have already like started changing about that. Like, if I could be a full-time stay-at-home mom and do YouTube full-time, I would, probably. Let's just keep it real. If my husband and I decided to have another kid or something. I really love my job, but I've been a temp for 7 months now. So I'm like really getting worried that they're not going to hire me, even though like I already filled out the paperwork and everything. And I am a receptionist, and like the receptionist before me answered the phones and like filed stuff and read a book. I don't read a book. I do a lot more than just that. So actually, yeah, so I could go on and on about that, but I really do love my job. Like, that's the thing. I keep saying to myself, oh, you would never quit your job for YouTube. You would never quit your job for YouTube. If I could make more money than I'm making right now, it's something I would highly consider, because I could have another child. I could stay home. I could be that housewife I always wanted to be. So, yeah. And honestly, for me to make it on YouTube, God, please let this happen one day. Please, 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 please. Fingers crossed, Buddha, whatever, positive vibes. I would love to be on PR lists. Let's just keep it real. I am not saying that because I want free makeup, but every video that I film, I've paid for every piece of makeup. Every giveaway I have done, if you're new to my channel, go back and watch my giveaways. I have probably done like $500 in giveaways already, and I don't get any PR because I'm still so small. But I know if I keep doing what I'm doing, eventually, if you build it, they will come. Anyone remember that movie, or am I just older than everybody else? No, but like to get on PR lists would be so awesome, because that would be more products to review, more for the giveaways, and it would really give me that sense of a brand is trusting me to reach their audience and to give an honest review. So it's like, I don't want it because I want free makeup. You guys know, if you watch my palette collection, my brush collection, you know I don't have a hard time spending money on makeup. I love spending money on makeup. That's what I live for. I mean, besides my kids and my family. But it's just like, if I could get on PR lists, and I'm not talking like some skincare brand. Alright guys, my batteries died. I don't know where I left off, so I'll have to edit that. But yeah, for me to make it on YouTube would to be on Visyart's PR list. So we'll remember that, okay? Okay, what is your end goal on YouTube? Well, I mean, I don't really have an end goal. Like, some of these questions I was kind of like, huh? I don't really have an end goal because I don't really want to end this anytime soon. But like I said, I would like to be on PR lists mainly so I can make my channel better, more reviews, giveaways, trying out different products, different items, like. So for like an end goal for me, I guess maybe to do a collab, but then I wouldn't want to stop. I would want to get bigger and keep going. Like, and I don't mean bigger like famous. I don't want to be famous ever. Like, I grew up in a pretty nice community. I went to high school with the rich of the rich and the low of the low. And it's like, my parents did well. My mom's a psychologist. My dad was a truck driver. And I had a brother and a sister. And we live in a normal upper class house. And it's like, I watched my parents work really hard for everything that they have and everything that they were able to give me and my brother and sister. But it's almost like they worked too hard. Like, I would have rather not have the money and have more of like a humble raising, I guess. I don't know, because my mom would be so mad to hear me say that, because she loves what she does for a living. She's actually a professor, and she helps dissertation students and stuff. So it's like, and then like my best friend's family, they really didn't have a lot of money. So it's like I would go live there on the weekends and stuff, and then she would come stay at my house on the weekends, and it's like I had the best of both worlds, I guess. So I don't ever want to be famous. And when I had my son almost 10 years ago, I literally told myself, like, I don't ever want to raise my kids with money. I want them to have me over money. You know what I mean? So my end goal wouldn't be to be famous. I don't ever want that. I mean, it would be so cool if, like, I was out in Michigan visiting my aunt, and someone came up to me and said, oh my God, you're that girl from YouTube. That crazy girl, you know, Riot Girl. That would be so cool. Like, I just wouldn't even know what to do with myself. There was a girl at Speedway that recognized me the one day, and she was like, do you do YouTube videos? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, do you do BoxyCharm videos? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh my God, I watch your videos. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. So it's like, that made me feel very accomplished, and I want to keep doing that, but I don't want to be a Jaclyn Hill. I really don't. I don't even want to be as big as Tati. I love them. Okay, I don't really love Jaclyn Hill that much, but I love Tati's videos sometimes, but it's like I kind of slowed down in watching them because now I have my own channel and I see, like, she used to be like this, sitting in front of her camera, just her and her camera doing reviews, and it's like, I'm sure, I don't even know if she edits her own videos now. I don't know. I'm not going to go off on a tangent. But I don't really have an end goal because I can't picture myself ending this. I really thought about it at one point when things were really stressful. And, you know, I was working and my husband and I weren't seeing much of each other. And it's like I would be here filming. He'd be over there playing video games. And then he was like, babe, you seriously can't give up on your dreams. Like, you got to keep going. He's like, we just need to time manage better. So yes, and that actually brings us into number 6. What is the hardest part about YouTube? Well, I'll be darned. Time management has always been my problem. I got off work at 5 o'clock today, right? This is a perfect example. Got off work at 5 o'clock. I did my makeup at 3 o'clock at work. Like, I took a quick break and just put my face on so I could be ready to film. I got home. I made some cheesy broccoli and rice. Chicken, broccoli and rice, cheesy. It was one of those little instant pack things because my husband's at his mom's with the baby. Well, with our daughter. So I'm like, I'm going to film 3 videos today. I'm going to get home and get on it. I'm going to get home and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to film. I got home and I watched 3 episodes of that show, You, on Netflix. I am probably the master procrastinator in the universe. When I was in graduate school, I'd be writing a paper. I never finished graduate school, by the way. I have my bachelor's degree. Never finished I have my bachelor's degree. I never finished my master's. I went to Cleveland State. But yeah, I would have like a 17-page essay due, and I would start it the day before. And still get a really good grade on it. I don't know. I just work better under pressure, I guess. So my husband texts me and he's like, are you going to be done filming by the time I get home? And I was like, oh, shoot, I got to go film. And I still want to do 1 more video, so at least I'll get 2 done. I always shoot for higher, but come in right in the middle. So, yeah, I mean, time management is hard for me, especially with the kids and work and editing and binge watching TV. Like, that's what I wanted to do when I got home. I sat down and I was like, I can watch 1 episode. Like, it's been a long time since I've been home alone and I could binge watch a show that I wanted to watch. So, that's it. Also, no, that's not it. The hardest part about YouTube for me also is the fact that I really wish I had the money to get better tools. Like, I need some umbrella lights or whatever they're called. I need some softbox lights. I need paid for editing software. I had the Adobe Premiere Pro on my laptop, and my laptop took a crap on me the next week. And my husband bought me a new laptop, but my cousin got me that, and it's like, I need him to put it on my new laptop, and he lives an hour away, so who knows when that'll be. And the software I use now, I actually really like it, but I paid for all of the extensions on my old laptop, so now if I want to buy the extra, like, overlay effects, you know, that thing in my beginning where it shows the thumbnail and then has, like, the cool moving stuff around it, they have cooler ones to use, but you have to pay $12.99 to use them all. One-time charge. And it's like, I want transitions. I wish I had better editing skills and software, because when I had the Adobe Premiere Pro, I didn't use it because I didn't know how, and finding time to learn how is also time management. So yeah, that's what's hard for me. But at the end of the day, the other night I stayed up until 2 in the morning to make sure my video got uploaded, because sometimes when I leave it to upload by itself, it doesn't get uploaded for some reason. Something's going on with our internet or my new laptop. So I'm just trying to work out all the kinks, but I literally was laying in bed next to my daughter. I had the laptop on her little bed, And I kept looking over like, is it done? My eyelids were like, is it done? Is it done? And then I saw the screen light up when it changed, and I was like, it's done, time for bed. And then, of course, I couldn't fall asleep because it was 2 in the morning, and who's tired after you're so tired, you know what I mean? So, number 7, what is the best part about YouTube? I'm just going to be so corny and cliche with this one. You guys are the best part about YouTube, seriously. My subscribers are amazing. Like, you guys who are my regulars who comment on every video, you guys have no idea. Like, if I think a video is crap and I still upload it, you guys seriously make me feel so good about everything. You guys checked up on me when I was having some stuff going on. You guys actually give me good feedback. You actually, like, comment and say, like, oh, I really liked this, I really liked that. You know, we talk about the products, and I really hope that it gets to the point where I have people who come and watch my videos if they want to see if a product is good or not. Like, I love giving honest reviews. If something is crap, you guys know I'm going to tell you. And I know there's 70 other YouTubers out there saying this right now. But I'm telling you, I will not change no matter how many PR lists I get on. If something is crap, I'm going to tell you it's crap. Like, just put that out there. So my subscribers, I also get to do what I love when I'm on YouTube. If I want to say this beauty blender sucks, or I love this beauty blender and I want to rub it all over my face, I can do what I want because it's my channel. I don't have any sponsors right now. I don't have anything but me, and I'm the boss, and I love that. And when I say I do get to do what I love, yes, I'm a receptionist and I love that job, but it's like, here, this is Shan's jam. You know, like, this is my jam. This is my whole mixtape collection right here. This is what keeps me going. This is what makes the heart get, ooh, that palette, ooh, that packaging. So, also, I do love art. So to me, this is like a form of expressing myself. I'm sure you guys have seen my many tattoos. I don't know, right there. You know, I've got tattoos everywhere. I actually have like 30 of them now. It's kind of sad. I'm getting way too ahead of the tattoo game. I need to, like, slow down. I told my husband the other day, hold on, side rant. I told him that I am going to be the most tatted up, wrinkly grandma when I'm older. But that's okay. At least I'll be a cool grandma, right? No, but, like, I also, you guys might not know this about me, I am a painter. And I paint on acrylic. Or I paint with acrylics on stretched canvas. I used to even stretch my own canvases. I'm trying to see if I have like an example of one that I painted, because I know that we have some around here. I'll have to pull some of my paintings out one day and show you guys. They're actually pretty funny. So yeah, and I also get to play with makeup, and I love playing with makeup. So those are the best things about YouTube. When I go on the next morning after uploading a video, I'll look at like the view count and my comments and stuff, and like every time I see like 3 more views, I'm like, oh my god, they like it. Yes. Oh, I don't like thumbs downs. Whoever is thumbs downing me without leaving constructive criticism in the comments, like, if you're gonna give me a thumbs down, at least tell me why. I would love to know what I can do to stop you 2 people out there who are thumbs downing my stuff. I just want to know, what can I do to make it better so you stop thumbs downing me? Like, seriously. I'm just joking. No, I mean, I really wish they would. Like, I always have like 1 or 2 thumbs down. So I'm thinking it might be like the same person, maybe. I don't know. But they could just tell me what I'm doing wrong, so I can fix it. I'm a perfectionist. Okay, number 8. What is the funniest comment you've ever gotten? This was the other day. I think it was Cindy Moore. Hold on. She said, thank you for not promoting Cake Face. And I literally was cracking up. And at first, I was like, I don't really have funny comments yet. Yeah, so... Hold on one second. Okay, yeah, it was Cindy Moore. I don't think the average person wants Cake Face. Thanks for not promoting Cake Face. That was hilarious to me. And I don't really have anything funnier than that because I don't like have like hilarious comments. What's the meanest comment you've ever gotten? I got 2 mean comments before. One of them said that I sniffle too much in my video, and as I'm sniffling, I regret not bringing a drink with me to do this video. I just want to play with makeup, so I'm like excited to get into my next video because I'm thinking about doing a 3 looks 1 palette with the James Charles palette. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, like the person said, your videos are really good and your reviews are really good, but you have sinus issues and it's too much and I had to click off of the video. That's okay. It was an empty profile, so it's probably someone that I know. I mean, let's just keep it real. It was probably someone I know because it was funny. Someone else had made a comment in another area that I am in and about like my videos or something. So I'm like, okay, I'm sure that was that person or something, like trying to just show me they hate me. So I apologized like 3 times. Okay, I apologized to this person, wanting them. I did it. I literally responded to the comment like at least 3 or 4 times, waiting for them to come back and comment back. I know you have notifications. Like I really was trying to apologize, and since then, I am not perfect, but since then, whenever I feel like I have the sniffles coming on, because I do have sinus problems and really bad allergies ever since I moved home from Florida. So it's like, whenever I feel that coming on, I'll pause the camera for a minute. See, like right there, I paused the camera, took care of my sniffles, and I'm back. So it's like they didn't have to be mean about it, but I guess it's whatever. It's constructive criticism. And then the other one was like something about how my editing was annoying and my background was a mess. Yeah, that was before I had a backdrop, yes. But they said, it was something just tearing apart my entire video. And I think that was someone I know too, which I would have rather, like, I feel really, really, really deep down, I feel like I know these people and they just can't tell me the truth to my face. So it's like, are we in high school still? I don't know. It might not be someone I know. I get to the point where I'm like, God, why can't people be nice about it? I would be like, hey girl, I wouldn't suggest filming with all the junk in the background. But if I wouldn't have started when I started, I probably would have never started. So it was like, I wasn't ready yet, but I knew that if I didn't start right then and there, I probably would not be where I'm at right now. So I am so thankful for those comments of criticism. But that's it. That's as mean as it gets. So it's like, my one friend, Danielle, put it the best way. I think it was Danielle. She's so awesome at picking me up when I'm like upset about something. She's like, girl, if your biggest issue with your channel right now is someone complaining about your sinus problems and your allergies, then you're doing great. And once I looked at it that way, I was like, oh my God, dude, it's really not that bad. Thank you. I love my friends. I love you guys. That's to all my raffle girls. I love you guys. You guys really keep me going through all the hard stuff. Just like all my subscribers too. Okay, we're almost done, I promise. I'm starting to get chatty. Number 10. What other subject matter could you create a YouTube channel about? I really wanted to do like a travel channel, but I don't travel enough. And my husband always tells me that I missed my calling as a comedian and an impersonator. And I'm kind of like a jerk sometimes. Like I've had people tell me that I can impersonate anybody, and I make people like pee their pants with it sometimes. But yeah, so probably like comedian. I could have been a comedian or do like a comedy channel or like a prank channel. So yeah. Number 11, why did you start your YouTube channel? I had wanted to do it for like 2 years. I talked about it before we moved to Florida. And then I got into the raffle community and started getting more into high-end makeup. And like, I was already starting to get back into it. And it's like, when I started watching all these channels, I was like, man, I could do that. And that looks really fun. Like, I want that. And I even tried. I sat down. It was like a year and a half before I started my channel for real. I sat down and tried to film a video with my camera on my laptop. There was no audio. It was terrible. It was embarrassing. My husband and I found it the other day. We were cracking up. And then like probably like another 10 months after that, I tried again with my dad had let me borrow his Coolpix camera. But for some reason, after the batteries died, I bought a new battery for it, and it was like fried or something. Or I know I got a charger for it, and it fried the battery. So I saw that footage too. That was hilarious. I think that was last Halloween. Not this past Halloween, but the Halloween before. So, it's just something I've been wanting to do for a while. And when I was a kid, I don't really tell people this story much. When I was a kid, my mom would make a joke because I was kind of like the prima ballerina, and I was a tap, jazz, and ballet dancer for 17 years. I started when I was 2 and stopped when I was like 19. Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to think when I stopped, like what year it was, but I know I stopped right after my cousin died. So yeah, I was all about, oh my God, look at me, like at family gatherings. Like, well, okay, my family was really close growing up. We always had like family dinners every week. We were always at an aunt's house or a cousin's house. So my mom used to always say, oh, here comes the Shannon show. So as I got older, she would still make that joke. And then when I was a teenager, my mom is so funny, and I totally get my humor from her. Actually, my dad too. My dad's hilarious. My mom was like, the Shannon show has been canceled, okay? And I was like, no, Mom, there's reruns. What are you talking about? So now it's kind of funny. She's like, you really have the Shannon show now. And my mom thinks that I'm vain or whatever. I don't know. She used to call me Poshy growing up. Like the Posh Spice girl. Posh Spice. Because I was like, I was a girly girl, but I wore different clothes. And I hung out with boys and played with like Matchbox cars. I don't know. I was different. Yeah, my dad's hilarious, though. I seriously really need to do a video with my dad. You guys would love it. He is hard of hearing now because he was a truck driver. So I'd be like, hey, Dad, don't forget to lock the door. He'd be like, lock the door. He'll be like, what, you hit the floor? He always think, like, he'll think of something, like, he'll think it's something that rhymes. I'm trying to think of a good example. But he is hilarious, and he has this gray beard now, and it just cracks me up. And I love my parents. They're amazing. I really... Oh, my dad was on my channel in my Vlogmas, my first Vlogmas video or whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to ask my dad if he'll do my makeup one day. That would be really fun. Let me know what you guys think about that. Okay, number 12. We only have 3 more. Number 12. What video are you embarrassed by? Well, gee, my first 5, probably. My first one, I had gotten this camera, right? And something happened that night. It wasn't charged or no. I didn't have a memory card. I got the camera. I got the batteries. I didn't have a memory card. And I already was like filming it, and then it stopped because it ran out of memory. So I was like, I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to be able to do this. And my husband's like, you know what? Just use your phone. Just do one really quick with your phone. So I did. My first video was with my phone. I showed you guys my messy vanity. My hair was straight. And I talked about Jaclyn Hill, Morphe, Dark Magic, showed you guys some really bad swatches, and then it's like the video after that I did a Morphe palette swatch video. It was like my 3rd or 4th. I'm literally sitting here. My husband was the cameraman. I'm sitting here facing that way. There was no lighting. You could barely see the swatches. Oh my God, and he got my fat rolls in it. Like, whew. I am so positive about my body, by the way, all that body positivity that's going around. I'm just saying, he got the angle of me I didn't like. So my first like 4 or 5 I'm pretty embarrassed about. I was really proud of my first and only ever anti-haul. And the reason I haven't done one since is because that video got like no love, and it took me like 4 hours to edit. I was like, no, I'm not doing that again until I'm like that big. So yeah, I'm definitely embarrassed by those. What video are you most proud of? See, this one was hard for me, okay? I really love my Huda new nudes, the 3 looks, 1 palette, but it's not my most viewed one, actually. We're going to go to my channel. So, one of my videos has 908 views on it, so I almost got 1,000 views on one video, like, holy smokes. And that was my Dream Queen Too Faced one. And you can actually see, like, my thumbnail. I'm giving a thumbs down. I kept it real. That palette was just like the one the year before. So, and then my second one was the Tarte Sweet Escapes. And then the Tarte Sweet Escapes Second Chances. And then MAC Shiny Pretty Things. And then from there it just goes on. But my favorite video that I am more proud of, mostly because of the editing, is the 3 looks, 1 palette with the Huda New Nudes. And the reason I love this video is this video is 17 minutes long, okay? I went and clicked on it. If you guys haven't checked this video out, please do. 17 minutes long. I could never do 1 look in 17 minutes. So my editing was on point. The eyeshadow looks I created with that palette, oh my god, they were on point. And I always doubt my looks, always. Like, my husband will tell you guys that if I allowed myself to watch every minute of my videos before I uploaded them, I probably wouldn't upload half of them. He always says, no, babe, you're keeping it. You're keeping it. No, 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 babe. Don't delete it, don't delete it, don't delete it. So he'll, like, take it away. Like, when I only had, like, 50 subscribers still and below, I used to not let myself watch them at all. I would literally edit and put it up before I got, like, cold feet and decided not to put it up. So, yeah. But I don't know, I just love this video, and I really, that is my goal for the next 2 months, to start doing more of the 3 looks, 1 palette, because it turned out amazing. I don't know why I don't do it more. It takes a lot of work, but it turned out amazing. And then the last question is, what is your first YouTube memory? I googled a palette, and it came up with a YouTube video as a search result. It was, the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. And I saw someone do, like, a tutorial on it, and I was like, oh, you can do makeup? You can watch makeup tutorials on YouTube? Gee, who would have thought? I didn't know that it was, like, this big thing taking over the world. But now I'm part of it, and I'm so happy to be part of it. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I hope this video didn't suck. Like, I try not to talk too much, and that's why I didn't want to do makeup on top of that, because I would have had to say, oh, this brush and this shade and this way and this, I would have gotten double the time. So, I've decided that we're going to draw the giveaway at 250 subs instead of 300, because I did take a whole week off, so I don't want to penalize you guys. And don't forget, here's the bags. They are packed to the brim, and I just added more stuff to each bag. I keep adding, and it's like pretty soon they're not going to zip. So these are the 3 bags I'm giving away. There's going to be 4 winners. The 4th winner will get a gift card. So please tell your friends that they can enter this giveaway and subscribe to my channel and have lots of fun with us. I'm not getting many entries, though, for it. It's kind of weird. I think what I'm going to do, because I told everyone just to send me your name and address so in case you win, but that really, like, last time I had like 300 or 500 entries or something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back through and maybe just give everyone that commented on every video since I posted this. I don't know, give me some advice, guys. How should we do this? Because I've only gotten like 5 entries or like 10 entries, I think. And then it's like my regulars, and you guys already automatically get an entry because I know you're here. I mean, if you show up on every video and comment, I know you're subscribed, and I know you have your notifications on, and I know you're here. So it's like all of you that always comment, you're already automatically entered. You can get giveaway entries, though, for posting my stuff, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a new graphic tonight and put it on my Instagram, and whoever posts it and tags 3 friends or whatever, I will make sure you guys get extra entries. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a roll call. This weekend, this Saturday's video probably, make sure you guys watch it. I'm going to do a roll call, and I'm going to read to you guys my list of entries, and if you don't hear your name, make sure you tell me you're not on the giveaway list. I just want it to be fair. I just want everyone to have a chance to win, because there's some really great stuff in those. Also, that brings me to my next order of business. Oh boy, where'd it go? So, we have a new filming schedule. I had one written out, and then I decided to change it a little bit because I wasn't giving myself enough downtime, and then I would have got burnt out. So, the new video goes as follows. Mondays will be monochromatic Mondays, or monochrome, you know, where you have blue eyes, blue lips, blue brows. I want to try to do some of those for a little while. It's not going to be a permanent series that I do. It's just going to be something I play around with. I have like, the sniffles are coming back. But we're about to end the video, so it's okay. So all 3 of these drawers back here behind me are filled with palettes. Oh, this is my Hot Topic palette. Okay, so the reason I want to do the monochrome looks is also going to give me a chance to dip into my collection because I'm not on a no buy. I'm not even on an official low buy, but I would like to stop making myself buy. I have to sneeze. I would like to stop buying every release just because I want to film with it. I mean, like, obviously I want to give you guys new reviews and stuff, but it's like, I don't need every palette that comes out because I'm kind of like, I have so much, I'm never going to use all of this. So I'm actually going to be destashing some of my palettes, but before I do that, I'd like to film a couple videos with them. So Monochrome Mondays is going to be fun. We're going to try it out. If it sucks, we won't do it anymore. Tuesdays is me and hubby's night. His mom always has Charlie on Tuesday nights. So she like sleeps over there. So that's our night. And I told him, I'm like, you know, whenever Charlie goes to stay at your mom's house, you play video games and I film because we don't have the baby. And I'm like, we need to start going out to the movies and concerts and dinner and downtown. So Tuesdays, I'm sorry, but I have to take off that night because I love my husband and I really want to spend more time with him because he's so amazing. Hi, Bobs. I call him Bobby, even though his name's David. So silly. All right, Wednesdays is going to be swatches, hauls, and random makeup videos. Thursdays I will have off as well, but I will be filming, just not uploading. Like, once I get a full week under my belt, then I'll get into the swing of things better, and I'll be able to, like, film some of these and then upload them on the day they're due, you know what I mean? Like, I want to film, like, 5 or 6 videos, but then upload them on their actual day that they're supposed to be uploaded. Fridays will be full face glam, tutorials, 3 looks, 1 palette, anything requested from you guys, that'll all be Fridays, and Saturdays will be tag videos, opinion videos, anti-hauls, beauty news, or news in the makeup community. And then also, so Friday and Saturday will both be days I do like requested videos. So, and then Sunday will also be an off day. But like on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, my 3 days off, I will be doing like swatch videos. And if I have extra ones, I might upload them on those days. But I really want to try to get to this and stick to it because consistency gets people more subscribers. And I really need to start growing a little bit more because I love you guys. I mean, I don't need to, but I want to grow more. So yeah, so I'll have Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday off. But I will still be filming on those nights as long as it's not date night or we're not going out or anything. And then also what I want to do is I want to get at least like 4 videos filmed, backup videos in case I have another family emergency or my daughter gets sick or we go on vacation or there's a funeral out of town. I mean, I want to be able to have some content so you guys don't have to sit and wait for me to be done dealing with life. You know what I mean? So I'm going to work on some of those this weekend and I'm going to put those on a separate little memory card. They're going to stay in a separate little folder. So if I ever like pop up with a video where my hair is like this but then I'm blonde, like you'll know. Those are my backup videos. I'm actually getting my hair done next weekend and I want you guys to tell me, what do you think? Some burgundy lowlights or some blonde highlights? What do you think? We're going to touch up the black, so it's going to be black. I was thinking maybe some burgundy lowlights or like some blonde. I don't know. I want to highlight it or lowlight it. What do you guys think would be better? Let me know in the Let me know what you think would look good in the comments down below. Alright guys, that wraps up our video and everything we needed to talk about. Thank you so much for hanging out while I yapped your ears off. And I don't know, if you guys don't like these tag videos, tell me so I can stop filming them. But I was looking at more tag videos to film because I kind of enjoy them because it's like a break from the makeup. And it actually gets me to like interact with you guys more. I was thinking about doing one like 10 random facts you didn't know about me. So that might be fun too. And I would like to one day do like a Q&A with my husband, but nobody ever really asks about him. I don't have like that many followers yet. You get to that point where people are like, she's married, she's got kids. Oh my god, what's her life like? Like, that's how I am. I love watching my gurus that I watch. When their husband gets on screen, I'm like, oh, it's a husband video. I don't know why that's so exciting. People love to see other people's lives. It's really interesting, actually. On that note, I want you all to have a beautiful evening. I'm going to get this uploaded now. I mean, geez, it's 9 o'clock, so this will probably be finished uploading at midnight because it takes 3 hours to upload. So I gotta go. Subscribe, notification bell, thumbs up, comment, giveaway. Don't forget. See you guys later.